Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising. Virgo, this is your intuitive tarot reading for the week of January 20th to the 26th. This week we have the Starseed Oracle card, the Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Death energy, Nine of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So, I mean, we do have, some kind of ending here, something coming to pass and being released here, Virgo. But we can definitely see that it is for the greater good here, moving into a much more balanced state of being. From there, actually coming into your own light and becoming abundant again, and really focusing on the things that light you up rather than, hold you down, hold you in the past, hold you stuck. So let's start with the Oracle card, Starseed. What lights you up? Starseeds are souls with a double mission, to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with the feeling that time is running out and that there is something they came here to do or create or contribute. If you pulled this card, it is to confirm that you're a starseed and you're being encouraged to answer the call, to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there is something more to get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Yeah, well, that's all making sense, Virgo, and I really feel that that's why this energy here pretty much drove you bananas. If you're a starseed and you naturally you do have that higher, vibrational energy, that higher frequency, because, you are actually there to spread that and to help others awaken and help others lift their energy. It's so difficult to be in situations with other people on, denser frequencies. I know this might sound very woo-woo, guys. I definitely understand it because I have experientially lived this many, many times. But that Five of Wands energy is that bickering, gossiping, corporate politics, tit for tat, arguing in a relationship, all that kind of thing. And, if you are somebody who's operating from more of a state of calm, peace, and love, this kind of energy is going to bring you down fast, right? It can lead to mental disturbance, actually, with that Nine of Swords. Over-analysing, wondering if it was your fault, feeling like things are stacked up against you, depression, anxiety, insomnia. We just can't be around that negative energy, and it can even really start manifesting in a physical way as well with health issues and that kind of thing. So in your recent past, I think that some of you have been very challenged by, I would say, negative energy and activities. And, I feel like you're probably a lot more affected by it than a normal person, you know what I mean? Because, how many times have you sort of been the subject of gossip in a friendship group or corporate politics, and you discuss it with a friend or a family member, and then I was like, oh, just let it go, don't worry about it, just you do you. But if you are, on that starseed energy, you just can't, you feel it, especially if you're an empath, and it's very difficult to be around it. You can't just let it go because you are wondering, why are people like this? How can they exist like that? So I feel like you've been in a situation that has been negatively affecting you, Virgo, and it is really time this week to draw a firm line in the sand and let that pass and release yourself from it, right? We have that death energy. But first of all, I just want to discuss the Five of Cups because I feel like that's linked to that situation. So, we have the two fives in the reading here, and that is the energy of conflict or change. But it's sort of saying that, through engaging in the conflict, be it external or internal, we are actually holding ourselves stuck in the past or, definitely stuck and missing new opportunities that might come in. What's really required instead of the conflict is change, right? To transmute that energy, to choose a different way. This person in the Five of Cups is clearly focused on the three spilled cups, the lost friendships, the things that didn't work out in that situation, knowing you have to walk away, all of that kind of thing. But that holds you in a state of negativity, maybe a state of victim mentality. Why me? Why was I the subject of this? But by staying in that energy, guys, you know, we miss the opportunities that are right there behind us because we're just not seeing them, and the energy is actually shut down to it. But there is a bridge, you know, over those troubled waters back to the inner sanctuary, and you're being invited to walk it this week. And it's the death energy that's going to help you do that. Because the death energy comes in to clear the slate for you. But it, you know, your part in it is to allow the situation to end or release. And that could be having a hard conversation, could be leaving that job and taking the risk before you've actually got another one. Could be, you know, saying to that friend, well, look, you know, I think we need to break up and not see each other. There can be something quite tricky to deal with that death situation. But there's nothing more certain than that cycle of death and rebirth, Virgo. And in order to get to the rebirth, the new beginning here, the new dawn, the new day that's promised here with this card, we have to go through the process. We have to go through the hard part first, right? That's the death energy. But there's also real alchemical transformation and evolution on offer through going through this. But the key is to surrender to the energy, because if we keep on going, you know, after a situation is fully done and past its use by date, that's when that conflict can continue, and it's just, you know, you're stuck in that toxicity, that toxic soup of the situation. So it's time to invite death in, to welcome this energy, surrender to it, and allow it to pass. Have that difficult conversation or whatever it is that you've been holding off, whatever you need to do to get the situation across the line and complete. Because by doing that, I think very, very quickly afterwards, Virgo, you're going to feel like a different person. You know, look at the difference between this black cloaked figure to the young emperor here and all his, you know, glorious red energetic outfit here. And then again, another step to the luxurious robes here we see in the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like a big energy upgrade that I'm seeing here. The Six of Pentacles talks about getting back into a place of balance and inner harmony. Getting back into a place where you can actually receive again. Maybe you were overgiving in the situation, or you feel like others were trying to take from you. But I think very soon you're going to be in a much more even energy exchange with those around you, giving and receiving. And that's going to balance those scales of life, right? With the Pentacles energy, you know, it's all about becoming secure again, stable. I think that's also going to improve your financial resources, because when we have more energy and we're in a better place, hey, we just do better work and we can have the ability to work more and things start shifting. So that's what I'm seeing there. And that's going to lead to abundance on quite a few different levels. First of all, I see the internal abundance of somebody who is self-assured, self-confident, someone who's independent, can make it on their own. And when we, you know, operating from that place, of course, our physical resources expand along with it. So the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who effortlessly creates abundance in their life through their own hand, without reliance on other people, without having to engage in, you know, conflict or one-upmanship and treading on other people's toes in order to get it. So beautiful energy here. It's about quality, not quantity. But, you know, it can take time to get to this point, but this is the start of that journey, Virgo. You are on a, you know, a journey of energetic upgrades. That's what I see here. Beautiful energy. I love the Nine of Pentacles. It's onwards and upwards for you. And just keep on thinking, well, what lights me up? Once I've got away from this situation, what do I really want to do with my life? Because when we align and we connect with our higher purpose, that's when, you know, that's when things really start changing for us, and we start attracting the, you know, the experiences that line up with that, which is then, of course, the abundance is just a byproduct. Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I love this reading for you. Wish you all the best with it this week. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, so it's not going to be for every one of you guys. Feel free to leave me a comment, because I love to know how it's playing out in your daily life and if it's resonating. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading.